Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well at home and concentrating on your studies. So, your chemistry teacher is here to continue with the topic matter. So, today we are going to discuss about the solid, liquid, and gaseous states of matter. Let us firstly have a look on the solid state of matter. In solids, the particles are very much closely packed with each other so that their interparticle space is negligible, due to which the interparticle force of attraction is maximum between the molecules of solids. And the particles of solids remain fixed in position, therefore, the solids have a well defined order of arrangement of the particles. These particles can just vibrate about their mean position but cannot migrate from one place to another, so they have the least kinetic energy. The particles in solids are closely packed, hence, the interparticle force of attraction between the molecules is maximum. The solid particles remain fixed in position, and hence the solids have a well defined order of arrangement of particles. The particles of solid can just vibrate about their mean position, therefore, they have the least kinetic energy. Then the second state of matter is the liquid state. In liquids, the particles are more closely packed than in gases, but these particles are less closely packed as compared to that of the solids. So that's why their interparticle space is more than that of solids, and their interparticle force of attraction between the molecules is less than that of solids but more than that in gases. These particles are free to move within the liquid, and that's why they have more kinetic energy than the solid state of matter. The particles in liquids are less closely packed than in solids but more closely packed than in gases. Hence, interparticle force of attraction between the molecules of liquids is less than that in solids but more than that in gases. Therefore, the particles are free to move about within the liquid, and therefore they have more kinetic energy than the solids. Then gaseous state is the third state of matter in which the particles are not packed closely. They are placed far away from each other, which makes the interparticle space maximum in them and the interparticle force of attraction negligible in them. Therefore, the particles are free to move in any direction and hence they have maximum kinetic energy. The particles in gases are not packed closely and are placed far away from each other. Therefore, the interparticle force of attraction is negligible, and hence the particles are free to move in any direction, and hence they have maximum kinetic energy. Now let's check some properties of matter, starting with the size and shape of matter. In case of solids, the particles are very tightly packed and fit together in a regular way, and there is negligible space between the particles. Therefore, the interparticle force of attraction is very strong and they can only vibrate to and fro in their position. That is why the solids retain their shape and have fixed volume. If we take a stone and put it in a box, the stone retains its shape and volume. Matter in liquid state has no fixed shape but has a fixed volume. This is because in liquids the particles have greater space between them, and due to which the force of attraction between the particles is weaker than in solids, and hence they can always move freely within the boundary. Gases have neither a fixed shape nor a fixed volume. This is because in gaseous state the particles are far apart from each other. There is a lot of space between the particles, due to which the intermolecular force is negligible, and hence the particles are free to move in any direction and in all available space. Solids retain their shape and have a fixed volume because in solids the particles are closely packed, they cannot move freely, and they can only vibrate in their positions. In liquids, the particles have space between them, they always move within the boundary. As a result, the liquids do not have fixed shape. They can take the shape of the container. But liquids have fixed volume as the particles move only within the boundary walls. In gases, the particles are free to move in any direction and in all available space, so gases have neither a fixed shape nor a fixed volume. The next property that we are going to study is density. Density is defined as mass per unit volume. Density depends upon mass. More is the mass of any substance in a fixed volume, more is its density. If we take same volume of each of a solid, a liquid and a gas, we'll find out that the solid will have more mass due to more number of particles present in it, liquid will have less mass and the gas will have still less mass. So in general, the density of any solid is greater than the density of a liquid and the density of a liquid is greater than the density of a gas. But there is an exception. Surprisingly, water in liquid state is more dense than as a solid. That is why ice floats on liquid water. Then the next property of matter to be studied is change of state due to heat. When a solid is heated, the particles of solid start to vibrate faster. Therefore, kinetic energy of particles increases. At a certain temperature, the particles vibrate so much that their ordered structure breaks down. At this point, the solid melts into a liquid. And the temperature at which a solid changes to its liquid state is called melting point. And if the heating of the liquid is continued, the liquid state of matter converts into its gaseous state because on continuing the heating of liquid, the particles start to move more faster and further apart. At a certain temperature, the particles break free of one another and the liquid turns into gaseous state. The temperature at which a liquid changes into its gaseous state is called its boiling point. Now, if the heat energy is taken out from a gas, the particles of the gas lose some of their kinetic energy and come closer, and the gas becomes liquid. If cooling is continued, the liquid becomes solid. The next property of matter to be studied is change of state due to pressure. Pressure affects the change of state by forcing the molecules closer together. If the pressure on a gas is increased, its molecules are brought in close contact. The attractive forces become strong enough and the gas condenses into the liquid state. And if the pressure is increased still further, the molecules come so close to each other that the attractive forces are strong enough to hold them in a three-dimensional arrangement. And the substance then becomes solid.